First published in Good Weekend on June 17, 1989. Holding the Hippie Killer. Charles Manson and his disciples bloodied the 1960s with a horrifying mass murder. Martin Kositov studies the man WHO's fighting to keep the unrepentant killers behind bars for life. The most superfluous traffic sign in California is the one on the short spur road that winds along the bayfront to the state penitentiary at San Quentin. The sign says, "Not a through street." On a freezing February morning, Stephen K., a tall, deaconish attorney drives past the sign and parks at the road's windswept end. A body search is completed. K is escorted to a prison conference room. He has a few minutes to arrange his papers for the latest in nearly 20 years of confrontation with Charles Manson, mastermind of the peculiarly unforgettable mass murders that badly rattled California in August 1969. The morning's conflict promises to be one-sided. Manson, led from his single cell in San Quentin's security housing unit, has waived his right to an attorney. He is long past trying to ingratiate himself with the three-member Board of Prison Terms panel that will decide whether to grant him a parole date. Now 54, his flying beard going grey, the 1.6-meter-tall life-termer has the shrunken, unkempt appearance of a Death Valley hermit, which is precisely what he has said he would like to be if ever released. He searches the door behind which the hearing officers and K wait with 2 pool reporters and 2 TV cameras. The Tate LaBianca killings are still news. New American Library late this year is publishing an updated version of Ed Sanders' 1972 book, The Family, the story of Charles Manson's June Buggy Attack Battalion. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. The proceedings are being wired to a guardroom where 25 reporters and TV news technicians hover, hoping Charlie will say something suitably Mephistophelian. He often does at the Vacaville facility in 1981. Mason warned Kay that he would be killed in the parking lot after the hearing. At Manson's 1986 evaluation, Kay asked why Manson spends hours in his cell constructing scorpions out of thread from his socks. Manson, the razor-sliced swastika in his forehead emphasized in blue-black ink, took the bait. From the world of darkness I did loose demos and devils in the power of scorpions to torment, he announced. That unremorseful response was good, Kay triumphantly thought, for another 3-year parole denial. He was right. This year, Manson abruptly decides that he is having none of this legally mandated but manifestly futile ritual. His wrists are being clamped into manacles in the normal procedure when he protests, "They'll think I am dangerous." He refuses the restraints and demands to return to his cell. With Manson in absentia for the 3rd time in his 9 hearings, Kay, a 22-year veteran of the district attorney's office, begins his 38th argument against parole for the 5 people convicted of murdering Sharon Tate and 6 other victims. Kay has been making these arguments for 11 years, ever since Manson, Susan, Sadie Mae Glutz, Atkins, Charles, Tex, Watson, Patricia, Katie, Kruikel and Leslie Van Houten first became eligible for parole.